Orcas, or killer whales, are the largest of the dolphins and one of the world's most powerful predators. They are huge, black and white, predatory, and just devilishly smart. No kidding. To understand how powerful orcas are as hunters, they have a thoughtful plan for each hunt. They almost always hunt in groups. Welcome to 1 minute of show with new video. This is why orcas are called killer whales. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe for more. Let's go. When you think of the top ocean predators, you probably think of sharks. That's wrong. The true ruler of the sea is the killer whale. Surprisingly, they're not whales, they're dolphins. A cute animal is ruling the ocean, right? Which means they have no natural predators. They hunt in packs, much like wolves. Orcas, which eat everything from fish to seals to sharks and even other whales. This wildlife watchers off the coast of California witnessed an orca attacking a great white shark. The orca won. No contest interactions between the two typically. In 2017, 5 great whites washed ashore in South Africa. With similar signs, the livers had been removed with incredible precision. And orcas are believed the most likely culprit. Had been removed with incredible precision. And orcas are believed the most likely culprit. It's absolutely terrifying. School of small fish. Something like a carousel of air bubbles will do. And when it comes to whales, it's better to see with your own eyes. The attack follows a brutal, but working scheme. Orcas take turns ramming, biting and pulling the whale by the pectoral fins and, as a rule, they simply didn't allow the killer whale to finish what they started. Probably because they know what happens with the prey. Because orcas are such gourmands. Humpback whales' calves are one of their favorite dishes, and orcas often eat only their tongues, and leave the rest. Even when brief, can have a huge impact on the surrounding ecosystem. When the great white sharks flee and do not hunt in an area for up to a year, do not decline as they normally would, which affects other areas of the ecosystem in turn. It seems that orca whales can be considered Orcas have many well-honed hunting techniques that they use depending on their prey, the landscape. I don't know. Maybe depending on their mood too. Or they check their horoscope. But one technique in particular struck me. Seals often get out of the water on the ice floes to take a break. Nothing threatens tea. Is too heavy to climb on the ice floe and eat a seal. But it can always call its bros, creating a wave that just washes the prey away. All the orcas have to do is to catch it in the water. There's nothing difficult here. They do it all the time. Greater than. They called orcas assassina ballenas, or whale killer. A term that was eventually flipped around to the easier killer whale, their Latin name or sinus. Orca also reflects this observation of orcas feeding on large whales. Killer whales look cute and have a friendlier image than great white sharks, because of their respective portrayals in movies. Jaws 2 even begins with the beached carcass of a half-eaten orca. We mentioned a lot about the great white sharks. Look at them too. They can smell a single drop of blood floating in 10 billion drops of water. Sometimes this desire can turn into serious problems for orcas. You can find tons of videos online of these predators who got too carried away hunting, missed the tide, and that's right, they got trapped. I can literally hear the seals laughing in the distance. In such a situation, make it ashore look like a challenge. Or the perfect to play with. And what else would you call this way of hunting? When an orca almost jumps ashore to grab its dinner running away. As if there weren't enough other in the sea, for the sake of which it's not necessary, why to break the laws of nature and get on land? The best and most horrifying example is Tilikum, a trained male involved in at least 3 human killings. The first was Kelty Byrne, who slipped and fell into a pool where Tilikum and 2 other orcas were. They tossed the girl between them with their jaws, submerged her in the water and prevented her from surfacing. Kelty drowned. The second victim who sneaked into Tilikum's pool after the aquarium closed. But the third human attack was the worst. The orca dragged an experienced trainer, Don Brancho, into the water by the hair at the beginning of the show, in front of an astonished audience. I would prefer to stay as far away from orcas as possible, especially if they are kept in captivity and are already too used to humans. What if to them we are just skinny hairy seals?